This is Jeb.
Hey, Jeb. This is Jimmy Dore.
Oh, hey there, Jimbo. How the heck are you?
I'm good, Governor. Thanks for asking, buddy. How are you?
Oh, doing well. Doing real good. Just checking my privilege and whatnot.
What? You're doing what?
Actually, yeah, I'm not sure I'm doing that. I'm not sure I used that phrase right. The point being, though, Jimmy, I'm kind of dipping my toe at a minimum into talking about woman stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, a lot of voters are women. I'm not sure if you knew that or not.
I did know that.
And a lot of women care deeply about a lot of issues that affect families, working people, and as well as issues that affect women specifically.
Wow. Governor, I got to tell you, I'm surprised you or any Republican, for that matter, could recognize that.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm sort of kicking off this womanly phase of my campaign by hinting, as I did the other day, that I will be selecting a female running mate if nominated. Did you see that, Jimmy?
Yeah, I did.
Did you see it?
Yes, Governor.
Did you see me say the woman thing?
Yes.
Pretty neat, huh?
I suppose.
A very historical moment. Can you imagine a female running mate for president?
Yes. That's happened twice in recent history alone.
Yeah, someone told me about that, and I'm just going to go ahead and act like I'm the first guy.
Do you have anyone specific in mind?
No, actually, I don't at all, which kind of makes me think that my mouth may have written a check that Matukas can't cash here. But if this becomes a reality, of course, we'll find somebody.
Okay.
And a lot of people have pushed me to go further on this PC track, saying I should have a minority female, like a Latina as my VP. But, Jimmy,
No, I know what.
Look, you're married to a Latina. I'm married to a Latina. I ain't going through that shit again. I need a running mate I can work with who's committed to conservative and small government principles, not someone who's going to be shattering dishes in the kitchen and screaming because she feels like she hasn't been getting enough attention. I ain't going back to Nam, brother.
Good Lord.
So, yeah, it'll be a woman, but a rather even-keeled, waspy one, I'm pretty sure. But whoever it is, it'll be someone who's well qualified to speak to these women's issues I was speaking about earlier.
You mean like women's access to health care?
Whoa. Slow down there, Hard Charger. I'm running to be the Republican nominee, not the Facebook hero. No, we got to start somewhere a little more right of center than that. How about income inequality?
Wow, that's very progressive of you, Governor. You mean like how minimum wage single moms or even lower middle class skilled workers who are women barely earn enough money to afford rent and feed their children?
No, not those people per se. I'll tell you about women and concerns that are a little more upper from that. Like, for example, CEO salaries being not equal between men and women.
Oh, okay.
That's really unfair. That is sexism, and there's no room for that in our society. For example, I think Jennifer Lawrence was extremely brave to come out and publicly address the pay gap in Hollywood. And I think that's an issue that Republican primary voters are really going to cleave to.
Okay, why is that?
Well, on the surface of it, it's a very strongly pro-woman argument, but at its core, it's basically a really, really rich person complaining about how they aren't even richer, which is a very Republican thing.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, feminism covers a lot of ground, so the challenge for Republicans is to find the few patches of that ground that we can spin in our favor and just sort of reinforce our own pre-existing talking points. For example, we could take the rise of sexual assaults on college campuses and use that as an argument for open carry. So there are guns everywhere. I bet those SAE boys will keep their hands to themselves if all the little chickies at their frat party were armed with Glocks, at a minimum.
Wow, that's very pro-women of you, Governor.
Thank you, Jimmy. The GOP is always thinking about the broads, too. It's not just the libs.
Good to hear. But I really don't think the Republican Party is going to nail down the feminist vote or even the woman vote in general without strongly supporting access to health care and birth control.
We do. We do that. I personally have always supported women's health care issues, from women being able to get treatment for PMS or UTIs, or learning how to use the rhythm method, which is, at a minimum, at least one method of birth control.
The rhythm method? Really?
Look, Jimmy, I don't really know what that is any more than you do. It could be a Janet Jackson album for all I know. The point is that it's the only method of birth control that every faction of the Republican base is completely comfortable with. For other people, mind you, not themselves. So it's really smarter just to tout that. And that way we can say to women that we support birth control, technically.
So what do you say to women voters, especially those who call themselves feminists, who demand safe and reasonable access to birth control pills and abortion?
Well, Jimmy, we are the Republican Party, and we realize this is the United States of America, not Weimar Germany. So if anyone is in favor of that more wackadoodle stuff, that they can go vote for Hillary. But I really think that would be, at a minimum, a definite minority of women voters.
Okay, Governor, thanks for letting us know once again that you have no clue.
Thanks, Jimmy. I'm going to go look at those leaked nudes of Jennifer Lawrence.